Hello, everyone. I am 1 minute late. Let's see who's the first person on. I bet it's going to be Joey. I got a prize for anyone that beats Joey on. Joey. Danielle, Joey beat you on. I had a little contest going to see who would beat Joey on, and he beat you. Next week, Danielle, you got to beat Joey on. Hi, Ruth. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see anything. It was you first, Danielle? Oh, his name popped up first. I knew us. I did just said who's going to be on first, and it was, and Joey's name came up first. Little competition going on. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Coco. Hi, Aunt Donna. My Aunt Donna's here every week. I love you being here. Thank you. Oh, look at his comments. Oh, Joey, Danielle said she beat you on. He said no. Hi, Anna. Hi, Stephen. That's cracking up. For those of you that know me know that I'm a little competitive, but I'm not sure who I'm rooting for more, Joey or Danielle. Just kidding, honey. All right, so I wish I knew what week it was. I'm going to count and see what week I'm on. I would guess I'm on maybe week 8, maybe 9. But we're talking about, and I feel like I say this every week, a topic that's near and dear and something that I struggle with all the time, guilt. And I think I say that every week, and I do, because we all do struggle with all these emotions, but guilt is definitely a big one, and guilt and regret and shame are all sisters to each other, and I'm sure you all know them very well. By the way, I'm in my room on my bed, and I talk a lot with my hands, so you might see my computer bounce around, so I apologize in advance for that. Before we get started, in case you haven't heard, if you didn't see my post, I am doing a live face-to-face interactive workshop. Thank you all for voting. It's going to be November 18th. It was almost split until I think yesterday I had a few more votes, and November 18th worked. It's a Sunday. We're gonna do it from like 3 to 6, I believe, and it's gonna be called Stepping into Your Purpose. And I'm super excited about it. Some of the things we've talked about already in my lives, we're gonna dive in even deeper. So be on the lookout next week for the sign up link, and I'm only going to take, I think, 25 people. So if you can come and you're interested, this is free. I'm going to do this free workshop, and I'm really excited. I'm going to have some giveaways, and I think we'll all leave there feeling uplifted and better and ready to tackle our demons, if you will, and find and step into our purpose. So super excited about it. So be on the lookout, because I will have to cap it off. Okay, but November 18th, 3 o'clock to 6, stepping into your purpose. All right, so I hope you guys can join me there. All right, if you don't have pen and paper, I would ask you to grab one. I'm going to try to also get my comments going so I can, I'm getting so much better at this. Hi, Leanne and Monica. It's getting more and more comfortable every week. I appreciate you guys being so patient with me and helping me through this learning curve. I never did anything like this before I opened my I Love Kickboxing studios. So thanks, Ellen. I know that you'll be there. I can always count on you. All right, so guilt. Pen and paper. We're going to do an activity here in just a second. And thank you all for when I ask questions and I want you guys to start kind of thinking. I appreciate when you guys respond and share with us and with each other. And it helps kind of stimulate my mind in the conversation that I want to have with you on these lives. So know that I appreciate it. I read them all. I try to respond to them all. But I hear comments, and I say this, I think, a lot, but you guys don't know what your comments and what you're sharing, you don't know how that helps other people, because they don't always respond back in the group, but they do comment to me either in person at my studios or they private message me. So just know when you're sharing, when you're being vulnerable, you are helping other people in this group. So keep doing it. It means a lot, I think, more than you realize. And is there no better feeling? I mean, I experience the most joy when I know I've helped someone. So I bet you do too. All right, so guilt is everywhere. I was thinking today about how all-consuming guilt is. And I had this thought of guilt is like the disease. It can be the disease in our souls. And that was like aha moment, because I've had so many times in my life where I was drowning from guilt and regret. And I still experience it almost every day, but I manage it much better now than I have ever managed it. So I saw a lot of you guys have commented about the guilt that I can't imagine anyone doesn't experience guilt. And you know what, you guys, I don't know that we can ever eliminate guilt from our lives. I'm no therapist, but I'm hoping that through these conversations that we can learn to manage our guilt, and even in some cases use it as motivation to live our purpose. That sounds crazy, I know, but I believe, and I think if you really think about your life and look back on your life, you'll find ways when you actually did use your guilt to catapult you in a different direction in your life. So hopefully through this conversation, you'll start to see that or find ways that you can. And I want to try to eliminate some of the guilt that is serving no purpose in our lives, and just help us to be aware of where guilt's creeping in and consuming us and robbing us of our joy. Hi, Dee Dee. Hey, Kendall. So I think I put in my comment earlier, my post earlier, guilt can be the roadblock to our joy. And it can be the roadblock to so many things: our energy, our thoughts, our peace, our happiness, right? So we've got to get a grip on this. I want to get a grip on this, so I want you to help me. And I have come quite a ways with it. But just this morning, I had I have a bunch of college girlfriends. There's 5 of us that keep in touch. We see each other about once a year. And one of my girlfriends, Mikeland, her mother just got diagnosed with cancer a couple months ago. And as you guys know that have been following me, you know that I lost my mom to cancer. So I know too well how she's feeling. And just this morning, she messaged us in a group text that her mom's taking a turn for the worse. And she lives in Lakeland. Her mom lives in Georgia. So she was getting in the car and driving to go be with her mom because they don't know how long she has. So my other friend in a separate group, besides Mikeland, Lori started texting. I don't know whether I should go. Lori is my other girlfriend who lives, I think, maybe an hour from Mikeland's family, Mikeland's mom. So Lori was saying, I don't know if I should go in this group text, and what do y'all think? She said her mom's stable. And my other girlfriends who are amazing, and they, everyone's well-intended, but their response, was, oh, she'll let you know when she needs you. She knows you're so close. You're such, great friend. And we're so close, all of us. And I read these maybe like 30 minutes later, and both my other girlfriends haven't lost. They've been fortunate. They haven't lost their mom or their dads yet. So, but my comment was, you know what, Lori, if your heart is telling you to go be with Mikeland, and then do it. Because at least for me, and I know many of you guys can understand this, when my mom was dying, I was in survival mode for her. I was trying to take care of her. You don't know, especially when at the end, people would say, how long do you think she has? I don't know. I'm not God. I have no idea. And the doctors would be like, we don't know. It could be in a minute. It could be in a week. So people were always asking